What is the most importantly physical ingredient in pool?
You're really not very good at this. I'm supposed to be asking you the questions, and you're supposed to be guiding me toward my aptitude so I can figure out what I'm going to be when I grow up.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Anyway, straight stroke. You're not going anywhere until you have a straight stroke. And everything you build off a bad stroke is going to be wrong, and the more you play, the more you're creating bad habits that are going to be like virtually impossible for you. Well, not, I don't want to say impossible, it is possible. Thousands of people have done it. To break these habits. It's going to be hard. It's going to be really hard. And if you ever catch it at all that you have a bad stroke, you're in for a world of work. Now, every newbie stepping up to the table should understand the urgency of developing a straight stroke even before they learn how to follow through and hit the ball at the right spot. Pull is easy when it's done at its highest level. You never have a difficult shot. So it's going to take years to learn how to gain the right position to not have a difficult shot. But without a straight stroke, you're just lost. It's going to be absolutely 100% impossible for you to progress your pool game and get consistently good. You might have some good days. You're going to have more bad days than good, and it's going to be very frustrating and time consuming for you. And the problem is you have millions and millions of pool players who don't know their own stroke is bad. They're not aware of it because people don't point it out and tell them, look, all you have to do is fix your stroke, okay? And then you're going to start missing balls because now your stroke is straight, but you've been playing for years with a bad stroke, so you've learned how to aim wrong, you've learned everything wrong. Then now you're going to have to rip everything apart just to start all over again, get your stroke straight, and just relearn the whole game of pool. The problem is millions and millions of pool players are not aware that they themselves have terrible pool strokes. So they get on the internet, especially YouTube, and they look for stupid crap like, what's the secret of pool, you know? And these so-called instructors, self-appointed instructors, are teaching them like trick shots, or trick shots that they'll see maybe once in a lifetime, because they're always getting bad position. And it's just ridiculous, and they're teaching them wrong, and they're teaching them aiming systems that are totally bogus and made to compensate for the bad stroke. So it's a hustle. It's a sad hustle. What you need is a straight stroke, an unbelievably straight stroke.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
I think this footage was shot in May. Not sure the exact date. I almost scratched on the break there. It's all about getting all the way back down table from the 1 to this 2 ball. And it's gonna be tough with this table, man. It's gonna be real tough. I'm not even sure this is possible, but I gotta swing it. Yeah, I might have straightened that out a little too much. I got a real steep angle on the 2. And now I have to get back up table on the 5. This is looking like a pattern rack. Oh, I made the 9. Almost scratched again, and bumped the 5 sort of near the pockets. And the way I practice is I just spot the 9 and keep on going like it never happened. I gotta get right on the 6, and that's what I'm looking at now, because I need kind of a steep angle on the 7 to get back over the other end of the table on the 8. So when you're dealing with this, your best bet is to shoot for center table on all these shots. And yeah, I wanted to come back a little bit further than that, but I am center table, and I gotta watch the scratch in the right hand side. So instead of playing with that, I just pull it, with the bottom left way wide of that pocket. There shouldn't be an issue here. Sometimes I take the time to take the rack off the table. This time I'm not. Not a perfect stroke on that, but we got through. It's kind of ugly. Let's get on to the next AI question.
What is the most important mental ingredient in pool?
I've covered both of these topics all throughout my YouTube journey, and I covered them in a very popular video just a couple of weeks ago. And I don't understand why you don't know this. You're supposed to know everything. The most important mental ingredient, as you call them, is confidence. But you're never going to gain that confidence without a straight pool stroke and a strong foundation on your pool game, because you're never going to be consistently good. Confidence. You have to go at it with confidence. And again, it's the stroke first, and you got to get that straight. And confidence combined with a straight stroke and an ungodly amount of playing pool and learning from your own mistakes and from other people's mistakes. And you're going to make it if you really play a lot and just pretty much dedicate your whole entire life to the game of pool. Yeah, I'm actually doing the audio here from my shop because the HVAC is running inside the house, and it's relentless, and it's loud, and it muffles everything. And let's see what the brake looks like. I'm going to the left-hand side of the table, and I do that a lot. Whatever, all 3 starter balls are up tables. Again, looks like I pattern racked them for myself. But I didn't. No, I don't believe in pattern racking. Not to my opponent, not for myself. I made a video out of this topic one time, and I just got trolled to death. Yeah, the trolls came out of nowhere. They didn't know what I was doing because I had no audio in it. But I thought it was pretty self-explanatory, but they didn't get it, and yeah. Anyhow, oh boy, that was dumb. Yeah, not a good start here. It's a tough cut on the 3 ball, unless I'm banking it. And it looks like I'm banking. I can't tell. No, I'm cutting it. I don't know. I don't remember what happened back in May. I got down quick on that. Wasn't worried about it. I want to be straight in on the 6, and I am. So now, what is it, 5 o'clock, and my confidence is coming up, and my stroke is getting in line, and shouldn't be an issue. I don't know why I did that, but I did. I just want to shoot them all in the same pot. No, look at that. You always want to be straight in on the 9. Sometimes you shouldn't risk things to get straight in. But I did. Yeah, perfect. Let's take another AI question and see if this woman has learned anything.
Who is the best living pool player today?
I am. Okay, what game are we talking about?
9 ball.
Yeah, you know, you got... It's hard to explain to people that don't know a lot about pool. There's Federer, Shane Van Boning, Josh Filler, Jason Shaw, and a handful of other guys, maybe 10 players. And when they all show up at one tournament, it really... It's a crapshoot. It all depends on who's got their break working, who wasn't up all night arguing with their lady friend, so who got the most sleep, who's getting the rolls, who ate the Wheaties. All the stars just have to line up, and they're going to line up for one of these guys, and they're going to win the tournament. And it's just how it goes. It with the game, any rotation game, especially 9-ball and 10-ball, it's like impossible to say. There's like 10 guys who are pretty much even, and it just depends on how things are going in their own personal lives and their pool lives. It's really 9-balls. That's tough to call, man. It really is. And ask any pro player who's the best, and they're going to say they are. But then they're going to come clean and tell you, it's you're flipping a coin or rolling the dice there. It's now it's getting late. Alright, it's an hour. It's 45 minutes later. Let's see if the game straightens out. There I am again. I don't know if I'm cutting breaking, but it would be kind of silly to cut break from the right hand side to the left hand side. I think I just don't have my brake working on this night, which again was back in May. And look at this cluster here. And I'm swinging at it now. The only thing I managed to do was line up the 5 and the 9 and get the 4-ball out of it. But the 5-9 I think is dead. And I was trying to get down up under that 3 to shoot it in the side because I don't want to shoot for combination. But actually, yeah, okay. Oh, I played the blue. And I didn't even see that now, but I saw it then. So I must be feeling good now. Let's look at the stroke, and that was pretty good. I didn't even have to stroke that ball, but I did. And this is dead. And I think... yeah, see, I put the 5 back into the rack and made it impossible to make the 5 again. So we're going to call that a win. That was kind of dumb. I had to get the 5 in a place where I could make it again. And now because we're spotting the 9-ball, there's no way. So, yeah, let's just call it a game and move on to one more dumb question.
What pool cue and weight and tip do you use?
Yeah, I get this question a lot, and what I use is really irrelevant to anyone. I'm not loyal to any pool company. Your tip, your shafts, the butt of your cue, the grip, all this stuff these are very, very personal issues. And as long as your cue is straight, there's someone out there who's going to be able to play very, very, very exceptionally well with it. It might not be you. What you need to do, I think beginner players tend to ask me this, and I'm sure they ask hundreds of people. The combination of stuff that you eventually wind up with if you play your cards right, it just depends on your personal preferences. So if you're new to this game and you're shopping for a cue, or you're thinking about shopping for a cue, what I would do instead of asking these questions is ask these guys if you can shoot a ball with their cue, or any cue that's in their case, and just a ball or two, and you should know which ones you like, and then say, okay, what tip are you using? Because I like to feel this, or what tip are you using? I'm not comfortable with this. It's all very, very personal. So what you need to do is find the cue that you like, not what I like or what I use. And just try as many cues and combinations of stuff that you can. That's absolutely possible. And most people will let you hit a ball or two with their cue. I certainly will. Just so you can either eliminate the stuff that they're using on that cue, or the cue manufacturer themselves, or say, hey, I like this. I like the feel of it. I like where it's weighted. I like where it's balanced. I like everything about it. I want to buy that cue. So, and don't start with a piece of crap. Spend at least $300 or $400, and you'll get a straight cue. So once you eliminate all the things you hate and figure out what you love, then you can go shopping and figure out who has your combination of stuff. Alright, that's my best advice on shopping for a pool cue. Alright, Scooby, one more rack, and let's go ahead and run some music this time. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. There's a lot in this video. We covered a mountain of stuff. I appreciate you tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope some of you learned something from it. All the balls are on the right side of the table. That's interesting. And the 9 balls lined up right in back of the 5. Let's go see what happens. Peace, brothers and sisters. Thank you for joining.
Bitch, nah, don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. But even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.